Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. Very happy Vijaya Dashami, very happy Dashahara. Dashahara is Dur Dashahara. The whole world was in Dur Dasha because of Ravanasura. Bhagwan Rama killed him, thus the Dur Dasha Harana ho gaya, Sat Dasha started. This was in Treta Yuga. So to in Kruta Yuga, the Dasha of the world was so bad because of the Shumbha Nishumbhadi Rakshasas. Mother eliminated them, therefore Dashahara. So to in Dwapara Yuga, Pandavas finished their Aranya Ajnatavasa. Now they are going to fight and win the war and get their kingdom back and all. That is why that Durdashahara, the first called a Dashahara festival. Or because in all these cases, the Vijaya is achieved of the good on the bad or negative. Therefore, it's called Vijaya Dashami. DUSSHRA, Dushehara, Dishihara. Don't call all that Dashahara or Vijaya Dashami. So, welcome you all. Wish and pray in your life, not even one Durdasha be there for whatsoever reason, and only everything is Sat Dasha. May you know the duties perform. May you know the values practice. May you know the devotion and enjoy. May you know the wisdom and realize. May you become a support to the world at every moment in all what you can do, the world needs. So too with me. So let us together celebrate our Vijayadashami through our Shastra Adhyanam. For that matter, every day we are through Jnanam trying to get Vijaya over Ajnanam. So every day is a Vijayadashami for a spiritual student and seeker. Luckily, in our Mara Narayana Upanishad also, today's our mantras are Shatrujaya mantra, then Aghamarshana Suktam. 5 मिनट लगेगा ये दोनों हम पढ़ेंगे. Welcome. I thank you for being with me. I congratulate you for being regular and wish and pray this Gita Jnanam you're grasping, using and growing in life. Like every day today also we have our earlier chantings, then we have our Mahanarayana Upanishad chanting, then Gita, just 10-15 minutes when we'll have class. Then today again in our Durga Apaduddhara Ashtakam, we'll be chanting our fourth mantra, I think. Narayana Hari. Bhavani Ashtakam it is. या कल 3 कर चुके हैं, चौथा करेंगे. स्टार्ट. ओम ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. In Mahanarayana Upanishad, continuing today, Shatrujaya mantraha Aghamarshana Suktam. Shatrujaya, how to get a victory over Shatrus, our own effort and God's grace. These are taught in this. So to Agha means sin, Marshana means washing off. So Aghamarshana Sukta means chanting of the mantras with knowledge slowly gives us knowledge, wisdom to come out of the Papa Jivana, Agha Jivana, sinful life. Live a meritorious life and be happy in the world, be blessed by the Lord, loved by the world, feeling happy within oneself. In fact, that's what we are learning nowadays through Gita also, the values. Let us start. Om Atha Shri Mahanarayana Upanishadah Parayana Dvara Gita Adhyena Dvara Vishesha Vijnana Prapti Dvara Bhavani Ashtaka Parayana Dvara Samasta Devatanam Rishina Muninam Gurunam Anugrahena Shrutimatu Anugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodha पुराणेध्यासोक्त भगवद् भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुणां दर्शनम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह समस्त भक्त साधकानां दिग्विजयः तदर्थं समस्त शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्य प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न विनाशन निर्मूलनम तथा अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवपीढ़ीनां विद्यार्थिनां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तथा तेषां हृदये सनातन धर्म प्रतिभक्ति देशभक्ति माता पितृभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम एतेषां सत्संगानां वयं सर्वे हृदयपूर्वकेण करिष्यामहे। आदौ महानारायणोपनिषदन्तर्गत शत्रुजयमन्त्राः अगमर्षणसूक्तं च। ओम अथ महानारायणोपनिषद शत्रुजयमन्त्राः। ओम यत इन्द्रभयामहे ततो नो अभयं कृधि मघवञ्चग्धि तव तन्न ओतये विद्विषो विमृधो जहि स्वस्तिदा स्वस्तिदा विशस्पतिर्वृत्रः विमृधो वशे वृषेन्द्रः पुर एतुनः स्वस्तिदा अभयङ्करः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवा स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु आपान्तमन्युस्त्रुपलप्रभर्मा धुनिशिमी वाङ्चुरुमागं रुजेशे सोमो विश्वान्यथ सावनानि नार्वागिन्द्रं प्रतिमानानि देवुः ब्रह्मजज्ञानं प्रथमं पुरस्तात् विसीमतः सुरुचोभेन आवह स बुध्निया उपमा अस्य विष्टा सतश्च योनिमसतश्च विवह स्योना पृथिवी भवान् रुक्षरा निवेशने यच्छानः शर्म सप्रथाः गन्धद्वारान्दुराधर्षान् नित्यपुष्टां करीषिणीम् ईश्वरीगं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियं श्रीर्मे भजतो अलक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यतो विष्णुमुखा वै देवाश्छन्दोभिरिमाल्लोकाननपजय्य मभ्यजयन् महागम् इन्द्रो वज्रबाहु षोडशी शर्म यच्छतु स्वस्ति नो मघवा करोतु हन्तु पाप्मानं योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि सोमानग्गस्वरणं कृणुहि ब्रह्मणस्पते कक्षीवन्तं य औषिजं शरीरं यज्ञशमलं खुसीदं तस्मिन् सीदतु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि चरणं पवित्रं विततं पुराणं येन पूतस्तरति दुष्कृतानि तेन पवित्रेण शुद्धेन पूता अतिपाप्मानमरातिं तरेम सजोषा इन्द्रसगणो मरुद्भिः सोमं पिबवृत्रहन् शूरविद्वान् जैशत्रूगं रपमृधो नुदस्वाथा भयं कृणुहि विश्वतो नः सुमित्रा न आपौषधयः सन्तु दुर्मित्रास्तस्मै भूया सूर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं च वयं द्विष्मः आपोहिष्टामयो भुवस्तान ऊर्जे दधातन महेरणाय चक्षसे यो वः शिवतमोरसस्तस्य भाजयते हनः उशतीरिव मातरः तस्मा अरङ्गमामभो यस्य क्षयाय जिन्वथ आपो जनयथा च नः। अथ अगमर्षण सूक्तम् ओम हिरण्यशृंगं वरुणं प्रपद्ये तीर्थं मे देहि याचितः यन्मया भुक्तमसाधूनां पापेभ्यश्च प्रतिग्रहः यन्मे मनसा वाचा कर्मणा वा दुष्कृतं कृतं तन्न इन्द्रो वरुणो बृहस्पतिः सविता च पुनन्तु पुनः पुनः नमोऽग्नये सुमते नम इन्द्राय नमो वरुणाय नमो वारुण्यै नमोऽभ्यः यदपां क्रूरं यदमेध्यं यदशान्तं तदपगच्छतात् अत्याशनादतीपानात् यच्च उग्रात् प्रतिग्रहात् तन्नो वरुणो राजा पाणिना ह्यवमर्शतु सोऽहमपापो विरजो निर्मुक्तो मुक्तकिल्बिषः नाकस्य पृष्ठमारुह्य गच्छेत् ब्रह्मस लोकताम् यश्चाप्सु वरुणः स पुनात्वगमर्षणः इमं मे गङ्गे यमुने सरस्वती शुतुद्रिस्तोमगम् स च तापरुष्णिया असिक्निया मरुद्धृते वितस्तयार्चीकीये शृणुह्या सुषोमया ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिद्धात्तपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्रिरजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः समुद्रादर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद्विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी सूर्या चन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयतु दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथोऽसुवः यत्पृथिव्यागं रजस्वमान्तरिक्षे विरोधसि इमागंस्तथापो वरुण पुनात्वगमर्षणः पुनन्तु वसवः पुनातु वरुण पुनात्वगमर्षणः एष भूतस्य मध्ये भुवनस्य गोप्ता एष पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् एष मृत्योर्हिरण्मयम् द्यावा पृथिव्योर्हिरण्मयग्गः सग्गश्रितगं सुवः स नः सुवः सगं शिशाधि आर्द्रं ज्वलति ज्योतिरहमस्मि ज्योतिर्ज्वलति ब्रह्माहमस्मि योऽहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमेवाहं मां जोमि स्वाहा अकार्यकार्यवकीर्णा कीर्णीस्तेनो भ्रूणः गुरुतल्पगः वरुणोपापमघर्षणस्तस्मात् पापात् प्रमुच्यते रजो भूमिस्त्वामस्मगं रोदयस्व प्रवदन्ति धीराः आक्रात् समुद्रः प्रथमे विधर्मं जनयन् प्रजाभुवनस्य राजा वृषा पवित्रे अधिसानो अव्ये बृहत् सोमो वा वृधे सुवान इंदः ओम शांतिः 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 टुमारो दुर्गा सूक्तम व्याहृति होम मंत्र ज्ञान प्राप्त्यर्थ होम मंत्र वेद अविस्मरण मंत्र तप प्रशंसा so many beautiful things we do then we do Dhara Vidya Narayana Suktam Aditya Mandala Parabrahma Upasana. In this way, 5 days we will take to do the chanting of the entire Mahanarayana Upanishad. Thank you. After doing our second program of the day with our full dedication, conscious mind, offering all these at the feet of the Lord, trying to divinize our personality, eliminate all the negativities. Into the third program, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita Adhyayanam, the quintessence of all knowledge, essence of all Veda Vedanta Upanishad for an individual Jiva seeker to come out of all his weaknesses, to come out of all his negativities, to be able to succeed in the outer world, to be able to succeed in mastering personality, also to be able to reach to the divine experience and get liberated from all the limitations. So all in one supermarket is our Srimad Bhagavad Gita for those sincere, ardent, devoted students and seekers without biasness, with full bhakti, full shraddha, full attentiveness, full regularity, full sincerity, with required homeworks done. Whoever are those people, for all of them, Gita Mata gives all these chavis, all these openings up for variety of successes. So it needs a repeated study, it needs contemplation, it needs our effort to grasp the meaning that is given in slokas, in which what to do, what not to is told. Then we have to have the commitments, the vrata, the diksha, the anushtana, the commitments really to do what is said to be done and to avoid what's not to be done. Then we can see all the said successes will come in our life. The final purpose of Bhagavad Gita is to give each you and I individual the mukti through the Bhagavad Anubhava Prapti. That is done mainly through Bhakti and Jnanam, supported by Yogam and Karma Yogam. So all these you as youngsters starting to listen from now repeatedly. When you listen, then it gets registered in you and you use your brains to think about it. It becomes your own knowledge. When you practice, it becomes a habit. When it's habitually practiced, you will see the bright, brilliant, beautiful, resplendent, glorious, positive results of this life lived according to Bhagavad Gita, according to our Shastras, according to teachers of our Rishi Muni Guru, according to our own Sanatana Dharma values. Thank you. In this Gita study, we have done 11 chapters. We have come to 12th. 12th chapter is the last of the Bhakti Shatkam. Its name is Bhakti Yoga. We have seen already the 12 shlokas. 13th one also is over. The 14th one out of 5 values. Last one we are seeing. Then the 15th sloka will start. So far, in this 12th chapter, the 4 levels of devotion are taught to us. So to the meditation on the Nirguna Brahma also is taught to us. But it is informed that those who are having too much of identity with the material things and body, for them to do the sadhana on the Nirguna Brahma, the Jnana Marga is little tougher. Better it is to you to do the Bhakti sadhana. So Maya Veshamano Yamam Nityukta Vaste Shraddhaya Varyabhida Teme Yukta Tamamataha. So then Yetu Sarvani Karmani Mahisanya Samatprahananina Yogena Mam Dyandubaste Teshavam Sabuddharta Burtam Sar Sagarat Bhavami Nachirat Partha Maya Veshensam. In this way, in these third, second sloka and sixth and seventh sloka, Bhagavan told the Bhakti Rahasya Bhakti Sara. Same thing as elaborated in 8, 9, 10, 11 slokas in the form of 4 levels of devotion. Then in the 12th one he summarized and he told, start doing sadhana with the karma phala tyaga. Once that theme is over now, from the 13th mantra up to 20, in this the 32 values are given. We were every day telling you the purpose of this topic here is fourfold. First one is what? If you can't do 4 levels of devotion, at least live a decent life of values. Second one is value living life. Life lived according to values removes that so much of dust dirt inside our heart, which was obstructing for us from our own devotional sadhana. So with values lived for 1 or 2 lives, we become little sufficiently pure to do the fourth level, third level, second level, first level of devotion. Third one is a devotee in his true sense lives life this type value oriented effortlessly because he is seeing God everywhere. The fourth and the last meaning of why the value is given here is Bhagavan in every shloka almost says that my bhakta with all his sadhanas of Sarvanam, Kirtan, Vishnu Smaran Ityadi, when he is in the world with the things and beings around, when he leaves these values also along with this devotion, such a devotee is very, very dear and closest to me. And with him I will be always there. Him I will use as my instrument in serving the world, etc. That's the fourth purpose of giving these values. Therefore, four are these purposes for which we have to understand, live the values. And we have seen other meanings every day. Value adds value to life. Value conserves all our abilities, energies. Values give self-respect. When we practice values, the world trusts us, world loves us, world gives us opportunities. A value-limited person alone is fit for evolution. It is a insignia of maturity. ये सारा हर दिन देखते आए हैं. Now in the 13th sloka we have seen 7 values. In the 14th sloka out of 5 we have seen the 4 values. 7 for 11 are seen. Now the 12th value and then in the 15th sloka as many as values are there. Today we'll try to see. So in the 13th and 14th slokas if we chanted Om Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Maitraha Karuna Evacha Nirmamo Nirahankaraha Samadukha Sukhakshami. Then in the 13th one, 14th one, Santushtaha Satatam Yogi Yatatma Dudha Nishchayah Mayyar Pitamano Buddhi Yomad Bhaktaha Same Priyah. So along with bhakti sadhanas, when these values also are there, then there is a dearest devotee to me. So in the first 13 sloka, the out of 7 values, just naming them, we have exhaustively studied them. First, Sarva Bhutanam Adveshta. Not hating even one thing or being, even in dream, even once. Second, Sarvabhutanam Maitraha, without any reason of biasness, having Mitra Bhava to the entire universe of beings and things. So to Sarvabhutanam Karunaha, whenever the world needs things or beings, any of the seva we should be ready, like India sends the help to the Turkey. Turkey is the ones who always oppose us because we are a India. For what reason they do, we don't know. So to the Ukraine, we are the ones to help them. Ukraine is the one which always opposes the nation. So to these Philistine and all, for no reason they have doubt on our country. And yet we are the ones to send the aid first. You understood? That's called as Sarvabhutana Maitraha. The Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh or Sri Lanka, these unnecessarily go to China leaving us. Yet when they are in trouble, we only help them. अननेसेसरली हमको शत्रु मानने वाला पाकिस्तान, जहां हमने ये एक मस्कीटो को भी नहीं बेचा कि उनको अटैक करो करके. दे आर ए प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ द टेररिस्ट टू डिस्ट्रॉय और ट्रबल अवर नेशन. द टेररिस्ट प्रोड्यूसिंग कंट्री. Yet we love them, we help them, we say you all should grow, be at pace with all other nations and develop. That's called as Karunaha Sarvamutana. Is it not? The diplomatic relations, the international policies, the mutual cross-border problems, they all have different place to discuss and sort out. But on the humanitarian grounds, every human being has right to live on this globe. So India or Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma supports. That's why in India, the Buddha sustain, the Jaina sustain, the Dalai Lama sustain. Everyone who are kicked everywhere in the world, they take shelter in India. Because Sarvabhutanam Karuna. You understand? All we love trees. We do upasana of the vriksha, to the pahad, to the nadi, all of that. See, this knowledge where is not deeply there, out of selfishness, misguidance, greed, and arrogance. Millions of things that are happening in India which are troubling the nature, etc. But that's not Hinduism. That's not Sanatana Dharma basic. Those who have not gone through all this training, such people misguided by the materialism and the outer forces, they are doing all that nonsense. Otherwise, India is the Prakriti lover. India is the Devata lover. India is the all beings ka lover hai. So as a lover, the India, Bharata Mata Sanatana Dharma, always has the Karuna to take care of all. That is Hinduism. That's the glory. So here Sarvabhutanam Karuna was third one. Then the Nirmamaha. If you want to suffer, have as much mamata as possible on things beings. If you don't want to suffer, don't own anything. So to what supports the mama is ahankara. Therefore nirahankara. Fourth and fifth. Then samadukha sukha. You need not invite sukha dukkha. They are clearly supplied. You have to be having dignity to balance your samata in them. Then the kshama, the capacity, the kshama, the forgiveness, the kshama, the patience. This is the seventh of the value. Then in the eighth one, in the 14th sloka, first one is a santushtaha satatam. That contentment, the happy disposition with whatever we are given by the Lord, depending on our deservability and as a facility for our evolution, with that be contented. The opposite of contentment is the greed, which destroys a human being. So Santushtaham Satatam, then Satatam Yogi is the ninth value. We are taught always be not a rogi or a bhogi, but a yogi where higher goals are kept and working towards it by controlling all the faculties and by doing all sacrifices and going through all the hardships. Like a person who want to climb the Everest is a yogi. A person who want to go to Kedarnath by foot is a yogi. For that, he'll have to leave the comforts of the down the hill. He'll have to take the hardship of climbing. En route, there will be oxygen deficiency, food deficiency, there will be fears, etc. It will be very cold atmosphere. But he is going through all the hardships. He is sacrificing in at the altar of wanting to have Bhagavan Shivji ka darshana anugraha. So the yogi is he who controls the faculties, who faces all the hardships en route, and who takes up all the hard works to achieve a higher, nobler goal. Is a yogi. It's a technical term. Who is always tuned to his higher goals, trying to achieve it, is a yogi. And the one who is not doing that and indulging only in the worldly bhoga is called bhogi. And because of that, his mind is filled with all durgunas. And body also tired, fatigued with all diseases is called as a rogi. A rogi is always a liability to the world. A yogi is a blessing to the world. Therefore, in Geetha 6th chapter, if you see the last word, Bhagavan says, Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Last but one shloka, 46th. योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां सवे युक्ततमो मतः. In the 8th chapter also last loka. वेदेषु यज्ञेषु तपस्सु चैव दानेषु यत् पुण्यफलं प्रतिष्ठम् अत्येति तत् सर्वमिदं विदित्वा योगी परं स्थानमुपैति चाद्यम्. And that's why every chapter of Gita is yoga, 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 yoga. Yoga is aiming higher goals of the divinity, higher goal of serving the world, higher the goal of bhakti jnanam, higher goal of values, and doing every effort to reach to that and station that is called a yogi lakshana. Human being is expected to be a yogi for his higher evolution. Otherwise, by being a bhogi, he falls down to the animal levels, etc. So, satatam yogi, it is the ninth value, isa. Then, third one is satatam yatatma. We have given the two meanings of yatatma. In fact, three meanings. Yati means a sannyasi who gives up everything. Yati means who is always controlling these faculties. Yatyate iti. And yati means also who is putting efforts. So putting efforts, controlling the faculties, giving up the lower. The one who does these three is called sannyasi. That is called as satatam yati bhava. So santushtaha satatam, yogi satatam, yatatma satatam. That yatata, the three meanings which we have given, should become one with us as if that is our atma. Matlab, like he's a doctor. So his atma is a doctor now. He always takes care of patients. So he's a politician. So politics is his atma. So to yatatma means the one जिनके लिए ये यत्र का 3 मीनिंग्स आत्मा बन गए. So is always effortful, is always giving up the lower things, is always in the control of his own faculties. Yatatma. Then the next one, the 10th one is what? uh, 8, 9, 10, 11th one. Santushta Satatam, Yogi Satatam, Yatatma Satatam. The 11th one is Drudha Nishchayaha Satatam. Now this one, yesterday we spoke at length, but only 1 or 2 minutes we talk about it today. Having thinking is one thing. Right thinking with the right authority is second thing. Thinking consequently leading to taking correct decisions regarding what should be the goal of our life and what is the means. That is the highest achievement. It is called as Nishchay. But more important than Nishchaya of wanting to reach the higher goal in walking that path, what is important is the Drudhata in that goal, where that goal is never compromised even for 1 minute for any reason. So too, while walking on the path, so much drudha, like कि प्राण जाएगा लेकिन हम अपने सन्मार्ग में चलना, लक्ष्य को पाना नहीं छोड़ेंगे. Now, the more our nischaya is not drudha, to that extent, again and again we compromise with our higher goals and higher values, and again we fall to the lower trap of animalistic life. On the other hand, the more we have drudhata in our nischaya, and accordingly we are able to perform to that extent, the bigger and bigger tasks also, heights also, we are able to conquer and achieve. In today's world, the biggest problem for all the human race is Drudha Nishchaya only. Having the Drudha Nishchaya and not having the Drudha Nishchaya, these are the two reasons because of which we are destroyed. One is what? Drudha Nishchaya, that in the world of things and bhoga only there is happiness. Therefore, by begging, by borrowing, by stealing, by killing, by murdering, by all means, I procure what I want. That utter worst Drudha Nishchaya is the cause of half destruction of the world. See the Drudha Nishchaya of the Pakistan creating terrorists, Drudha Nishchaya of the China by all cunning means occupying the place of all countries, Drudha Nishchaya of the America that sell the weapons, create fighting between the nations so that our economy and our superpower always remains. The Drudha Nishchaya of the drug peddlers in the Mexico and all, where just now we saw how many people were massacred. है ना 24 people killed just now only. हम में 20-15 लोग पुलिस वाले ही थे. But दृढ़ निश्चय, our country or we people will somehow or the other become drug addict, drug trafficking, drug mafia. हम करेंगे ही. See the दृढ़ निश्चय of the fanatic religions. मौका मिल जाए हम सुइसाइड बम से दूसरों को मार देंगे. Just to see those scenes of the Hamas attacking in the parachutes and the vehicles, and 5,000 rockets launching in 20 minutes. 10 days back or whatever we saw it. How much havoc it created. Now, the equal Drudha Nishchaya of this Israel now to wipe away the Gaza and Hamas. How much bombing? कल के रात की bombing में 40 died, 60 died. So, the negativity में दृढ़ निश्चय हो गया. है ना, भोग का दृढ़ निश्चय, राक्षसत्व का दृढ़ निश्चय. नॉट गिविंग अप. द चिल्ड्रन यंगस्टर्स दृढ़ निश्चय, कुछ भी हो जाए सेल फोन हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, कुछ भी हो जाए ऑल द इंटरनेट नॉनसेंस हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे. दृढ़ निश्चय हो गया, एक्सेसिव स्लीप हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, है ना, वॉन्डरिंग एंड वेस्टिंग आवर टाइम विथ यूजलेस फ्रेंड्स. दृढ़ निश्चय, दे मिस एवरीथिंग बट नॉट दैट. This is one destructive reason of the world today. The other one is what? Zero Drudha Nishchaya regarding the values, regarding the universal oneness, regarding not compromising in the hard work, in the higher goals. है ही नहीं उधर, है ना. कल मंदिर जाएंगे ऐसा सोच कर रात सो गए, सुबह हाँ क्या जाएंगे मंदिर, भगवान को क्या फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. इस एनिवे भगवान विल फॉरगिव मी. पिछले 10 साल से गया नहीं मंदिर, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा, आज क्या पड़ेगा, इसलिए लेट्स पोस्टपोन टू नेक्स्ट दशहरा. टुडे विजयदशमी दशहरा. No Drudha Nishchaya with systematic way celebrating the festivals. No Drudha Nishchaya for going to pilgrimages. No Drudha Nishchaya for doing that fasting for nowadays. No Drudha Nishchaya to come to Geetha classes regularly and learn values and live value oriented life. देखो weakest of the decisions regarding good things, strongest of the nishya regarding the Rakshasatva. These are the reasons for which any period of the history the beings suffer because of self created nonsense. The good example, best example is today's world. So, all examples, all explanations are given. The positive aspect of it is what? When I have to do my spiritual sadhana, दृढ़ निश्चय. Like Geetha classes, खत्म होने तक हम हर दिन पढ़ेंगे. So, दृढ़ निश्चय. Unless very, very emergency, something is there. So, निश्चय होना चाहिए, authentic निश्चय होना चाहिए, correct निश्चय होना चाहिए, और दृढ़ता होना चाहिए. निश्चय is called conviction, दृढ़ निश्चय is courage of conviction. That courage of conviction or intellectual honesty is called technically as satyam. मतलब दिया हुआ बुद्धि को यूज किया, उसके द्वारा क्या सत्य है समझ लिया, और सत्य को पाने के लिए क्या करना वो भी समझ लिया, और सत्यता थे वही करते गया. उसके लिए जान भी छोड़ने को तैयार है, लेकिन सत्यता को नहीं छोड़ेगा. ही इज कॉल्ड एज द पर्सन ऑफ इंटीग्रिटी, हैविंग करेज ऑफ कन्विक्शन. ही इज कॉल्ड एज सत्यवादी. ही इज कॉल्ड दृढ़ निश्चय. दृढ़ निश्चय से any heights you can reach out to. When the nishchaya is weakness, even small little things also you can't do. There's no dhrudha nishchaya for doing good exercises and keep the body always fit. And there is a dhrudha nishchaya to do the pranayam yoga and divinely energize the personality. There's no dhrudha nishchaya of everyday upasana and that japa adi, so that the mind is always soaked in devotion. There's no dhrudha nishchaya to study our Indian Sanatana Dharma Shastras, which indicate to the ultimate goal of the human evolution. कहीं कहीं भी अच्छी चीज में दृढ़ निश्चय. No dृढ़ निश्चय to conquer the anger or lust or passion or greed. भगवान को ऐसे बंदे पसंद नहीं है. And who are पसंद to him? दृढ़ निश्चय. And that दृढ़ निश्चय once in a while we do. But भगवान से सततम दृढ़ निश्चय. सततम संतुष्टः, सततम यथात्मा, सततम योगी, सततम दृढ़ निश्चय. हो गया 4 in this 14th sloka. 4 values, total 7 plus 4, 11 are over. Then the 12th one is what? The Mai Arpita Mano Buddhi. Satatam. Again, the one who has offered his mana with all its emotions and devotions to the Lord, and the Buddhi with all its thinking inquiry to the Lord. That Mai Arpita Mano Buddhi Satatam Bala, Bhagwan ko bahut pasand hai. Now, this thing, lot of discussions I have to do. Seeing the time, as I promised to leave you quickly, few thoughts only we share. What is that? The destruction happens to us because we offer our mana buddhi to the undeserving things and beings of the world, which give us little pleasures but more bondages. Take you 100 lives, but understand this truth. If you want 100 lives, you take. 1,000 lives, you take. But try to realize this fact that giving our mana buddhi to the world is a cause of destruction of mana buddhi, through that our own destruction and downfall. If at all we have to do the arpana of mana buddhi, it should be only to the Lord, to the Guru, to the Shastra, the scriptural, spiritual disciplines. Not knowing this salient fact, हमारे मन बुद्धि को हम जस्ट लाइक दैट जगत जगत को अर्पण करते हैं, एंड वो लोग उसको सत्यानाश करके देते हैं, एंड वी सफर. Very subtle thought, very important thought, very crucial one it is. Our mana with all its love and devotion to be to the world only. Towards the world we have duties. While duty is performed, at that time all these kripa, karuna, daya, we have to show, like we are reading it in our Bhavani ASHTAKAM, we show it. Like the doctor's compassion to the patient, to console him, to treat him, to operate him. After that soa, doctor doesn't even remember that patient, because he'll have to attend other patient. Does he have karuna or not? Yeah. But is he there attaching to that? Has he given his mana and buddhi arpana to that patient? Through attachment? No. He has given his mana and buddhi to his duty, dharma, of treating the patient as a doctor. As a part of that, because the patient is suffering with pain, he consoles. And he does the operation. He gives the medication, all the prescription, etc. In this way, a teacher, a guru, he does the arpana of his mana buddhi to the students while teaching him the vidya. That's all. More than that, no guru unnecessarily gets attached to the disciple to suffer the nonsense of the disciples. He cannot do that. No wise guru does that. Two examples I gave you. Lots of examples you can see in the world. Our mind and buddhi should be never and never offered to anything and being of the world. Offering the mind is attachment. Offering the buddhi is unnecessarily brooding, thinking about the happenings of the world and what I have to gain in the world. Absolutely wrong. Anything gained in the world goes away. To anyone we are attached or anything that cheats us, ditches us, may not be deliberately or wantingly, but it is in the nature of the beings that according to their prarabdha, they keep on moving from one place to other, one person to other, not knowing this. Suddenly we say, मैंने इसको इतना प्यार किया, इतना वैल्यू दिया, इतना अटैच किया और उसने मेरे को समझा ही नहीं, वो मेरे को छोड़ के गया. Then you become Devdas. You are told to become Tulsidas, Surdas, Kabirdas, Kalidas, Ramadas, है ना, पुरंदरदास. ये नहीं हम देवदास. Maya Arpita Manamud. At this moment, close your eyes and look into your mind. Where the mind is offered to objects, beings, bhoga of the world, then you are never liked by the Lord. आंख बंद करते ही यू आर रिमेंबरिंग योर राम, योर कृष्ण, योर श्लोकास, योर भजन, योर नाम संकीर्तन, and you are reveling in that devotion to the God. Mana is offered to the Bhagwan. So to again close the eyes and see the buddhi. Where is the buddhi functioning? In buddhi sets a goal, buddhi finds the means to get the goal. तो आंख बंद करते हैं, हमको बाहर के भोग को ही पाने का निश्चय है और उसको पाने का ही प्लानिंग है. Then the buddhi is not offered to God. On the other hand, आंख बंद करते ही divine is permeating everywhere according to theory. So how to realize that divine? So these are the sadhanas set in Shastra. So of these sadhanas, this I have started and up to this level I have reached. Next is this level, I have to do that. अगर इस तरह का बुद्धि का विचारणा चल रहा है तो बुद्धि इज ऑफर्ड टू द गॉड. Such one who has offered Manabuddhi to God and through that offered the sense organs, their abilities to God, and through that entire Sthula Sharira, that's the whole personality, the one who is offered to Paramatma, Bhagavan loves him. Yaha Mad Bhaktaha, such a devotee of mine is Me Priyaha, very much loved by me. I like that Bhakta. मेरे लिए बहुत प्यारा है वो वाला भक्त. So in this way 11 values, 12 values you have seen, 7 plus 5. Now in tomorrow's shloka of the 15th shloka, 2 plus 1, 3, or you can take it as 4 plus 2, 6. 2 plus 1, 3 or 2 plus 4, 6. इस तरह उसको हम वैल्यू को देख सकते हैं. But in the entire this chapter of values, these next telling 2 values are very beautiful and very crucial. And there's no time today for that. But we have not done our Geetha chanting today. Chanting aspect I will tell you. Literal meaning aspect I tell you. Tomorrow in detail we discuss. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्ति योगः पंचदश श्लोकः श्री भगवानुवाच. 4 times we repeat and 2 times we chant. Literal meaning explanation tomorrow. यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः, यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः, यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः, यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः, लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः, लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः, लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः, लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः, हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः, 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 हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः, मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः, मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः, मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः. Chant together 2 times. श्री भगवानुवाच यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः, लोकान्नोद्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः. अगेन श्रीभगवानुवाच यस्मान्नोद्विजते लोकः लोकान्नोद्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः. What a powerful and beautiful and useful values. In this shloka, Bhagwan never uses the word yo bhakta. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? तुम भक्त बनो या ना बनो, मेरा उपासनाएं करो या ना करो, लेकिन practice these values, I consider you as my भक्त. लाइक कोई है, मैं देश का उद्धार करूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो करूंगा, कि लो so many goals somebody sets and keeps on achieving and serves the nation. Desha Bhakt. Other fellow never takes the name of the nation at all, never makes any slogans. But whatever the duty he has got professionally, he is doing it very honestly, with a service orientation, let us say. Even if he is not claiming that I am Desha Bhakta, he is a Bhakta only. Is it not? A Bhakta is not in claiming, it is in doing, no? तो जो कोई करप्ट नहीं है, ऑनेस्ट है, ब्राइब नहीं लेता, अपने काम को टाइम पे अच्छी तरह करता है, ऑब्वियसली इज ए भक्त ओनली. ही मे नॉट क्लेम कि मैं तो नास्तिक हूँ. अरे तू तो नास्तिक है, लेकिन यू आर बेटर देन मेनी आस्तिकास बिकॉज यू आर डिसिप्लिन, यू आर वर्किंग हार्ड, यू आर सर्विंग द वर्ल्ड. देखो भगवान ना वो देखते हैं, मैं भक्त हूँ करके ऑल द नेगेटिव नाटक जो करते हैं, भगवान इज वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट दोज ढोंगी भक्तास. डंडा लगाते जाते हैं उनको भगवान. द अदर फेलोज who never claim devotees to be devotee, yet all their actions are very pure, intentions are pure, attitudes are pure. Bhagavan always gives marks to them and loves them and takes care of them. And the other fellow who claims himself to be the bhakta and does all the bhakti sadhanas, along with that he also practices bhakti values, Bhagavan to usko apne sar pe बिठाए. So in this shloka, whether you are bhakta or not, I don't mind, do the upasanas ityadi, but these values you practice, you are my devotee. What are they? First one, yasmatna udvajate lokahi, because of whom the world is not tortured, not troubled, or perturbed. Second, lokat na udvijate cha yaha, the one who, in spite of the world's whatever the influences, still is not getting disturbed in his mind. Third one, harsha muktaha. Fourth, amarsha muktaha. Fourth, fifth, the bhaya muktaha. Sixth, udvega muktaha. Harsha, Marsha, Bhayodvege, Muktaha, Yaha, whoever he may be, whether he is my devotee or not, never mind, Same Priyaha is very dear to me. No, these sadhanas are very, very consciously to be learnt and done. They are very, very sensitive. Then what are they? Tomorrow let us come and learn. Today we'll stop here. Om Yasman no Dvijate Lokaha Lokan no Dvijate Chayah Harsha Marsha Bhayodvegaihi मुक्तो यस्य च मे प्रियः. हो गया. Now we are learning the Bhavani Ashtakam in our fourth class. Yesterday we have seen न जानामि पूजां न च न्यासयोगं. Okay. न जानामि दानं न च ध्यानयोगं न जानामि तन्त्रं न च स्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि पूजां न च न्यासयोगं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. मीन्स क्या है उसका मेन श्लोका, मेन लाइन इज द फोर्थ वन, repeated in every shloka. The beautiful essence of that is keep any of the intellectual gymnastics, whether we do or not, any of the variety of knowledges we have or not, and according to the knowledges we do something or not, if you believe in the presence of mother, and if you believe in the power of the mother, if you believe in the karuna of the mother, if you believe in the grace of the mother, and then surrender to her, two things she will do. One, she will lift us to the highest level of God realization. Second, she uses such person as her instrument in serving the world. That is why gatisthvam tvameka bhavani. Hey Bhavani, tvam gatihi. You know, I told you the meaning of gati, the four things. Gati is direction. Gati is movement. Gati is speed. Gati also means destination. For a bhakta, Mata is the destination. Mata is the direction. Mata is the movement. And mother alone is the speed. है कि नहीं, कितनी गति से ये गाड़ी जाएगी 100 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटा. सो गति स्पीड. और किस गति में जा रही है, मतलब उत्तर के गति में जा रही है. और इसका गति गम्य स्थान क्या है, तो देखो उस मंदिर में जाना है. एंड ये गति में है कि स्थिति में है, गति युक्त है, जा रहा है. सो द डायरेक्शन, द मूवमेंट, द स्पीड as well as destination, all the four are the meanings of the same word gatihi. So for us, mother should be gatihi. Gatistam tvameka bhavani. Oh mother, you are the goal. Oh mother, you show me the direction to reach you the goal. Oh mother, you give that push so that the movement starts in me. Oh mother, you speed up my travel towards you and reach you. So like that, in so many ways, if you have the vocabulary, you have the spiritual way of thinking, lots of meanings you can call out. So this fourth line is common in all the 8 shlokas. Yesterday, we have seen 3 shlokas. Now the fourth one, what he said here, Najanami punyam. Oh mother, पुण्य कर्म का मतलब क्या है, कब करना, कैसे करना, क्यों करना, these things much of them I am not familiar with. न जानामि तीर्थम, I don't know to do the tirtha yatras. Okay, tirtha yatra means having gone where we get such strength and power and ideas and upaya by which we cross all our problems. Okay, so one tirtha yatra is going to the tirtha sthana, that is the nadis. Okay, when you go to the nadi, especially the Prayaga, two things we learn. One is what, in life, till you reach the destination, you have to go on working. Like the nadi, till she reaches the ocean, she goes on moving. And when you go to the Tirtha Kshetra, Tirtha Sthana, as the Prayaga, we must know that the individuality is fulfilled only when it is surrendered to the totality. This inspiration comes after which, from the laziness, from selfishness, we cross, we become the Tirtha, Tarita, Taran ho gaya hamara. So this is called as Tirtha. Second is called as Kshetra. The Kshetras are the temples of the Lord. In those temples, the deity is there, and that deity is established there definitely with a story behind. In all those stories, what we see is the Bhaktas have served that Lord there, and the Bhagavan came and saved them. So by going to this Kshetra Rupi Tirthas, what we get, the two things are the faith in the presence of infinitely powerful Lord and His Krupa and Karuna. And from our side, we give up that arrogance and ego that I am the doer, and we also give up that weakness that I can't do, because we have gone to that Kshetra and we developed the faith and devotion in the Lord, and we are inspired ourselves to work hard also, and we know His blessings are required, so we worship Him. And the third Tirtha Sthana is going to the Gurus, ashramas. So Mandira is one Tirtha Sthana, Nadi is the second Tirtha Sthana, then the place of the Rishi Muni saints called as the Divya Ashramas is the third Tirtha Sthana, and that is the ultimate. When we go to those Tirtha places, the Guru guides us in this Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. Through that indicates to us the Mukti Sthana. Once we do in that spiritual sadhana, we are mukta from all struggles, all limitations, all bondages. Is it not? So in this way, तीर्थ का ये 3 अर्थ होते हैं. सो न जानामि तीर्थम. अब तुम तो नहीं कह सकते न जानामि, क्योंकि मैंने बता दिया. सो न जानामि पुण्यम, न जानामि तीर्थम. So to न जानामि मुक्तिम. I don't know what is the meaning of bandhana. I don't know what is the meaning of mukti. I don't know what is the sadhana. Nowadays, in the morning class, in the Yoga Darshanam, all our people are clearly understanding. Dukkha bahulyam eva bandham samsara bandham hetuhu prakriti purushar drashta drushya sanyogaha tasya hetuhu avidya avidyayaka swarupam kim paramatma jnanasya abhavaha ataha, also called as the mithya pratyaya jnana vasanaha. Then how to remove that hetu? That is through aviplava viveka khyati. I'm using just technical terms to say how in our all Shastras, Mukti Sadhana, Mukti Marga, all are indicated. So he says, Na janami punyam, na janami tirtham, then na janami muktim, then layam va kadachit. लय का अर्थ होता है कि इन योग साधना में चित्त वृत्तियों का लय करना, इन भक्ति साधना में अहंकार का लय करना, इन ज्ञान साधना में अज्ञान का लय करना, ये मैं नहीं जानता हूँ. इन कर्म योग में स्वार्थ का, तमोगुण का, बहिर्मुखता का, डिपेंडेंसी का, लेजीनेस का त्याग करना, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज लयम करना. ओके, न जानामि लयम, देन न जानामि भक्तिम. I don't know who is Bhagavan, what are the bhakti sadhanas which teach, which make him pleased. अभी अभी हम भक्ति पढ़ते हुए आ रहे हैं. न जानामि भक्तिम, and most important व्रतम वा. I don't know how to take up all these sadhanas with vrata, diksha or commitment and do them. Even though I don't know all of them, still, oh mother, I deserve your blessings and protection because I have come and surrendered to you with the full faith and acceptance that you are my gati. Gatistvam tvameka bhavani. What a beautiful shlokas. मजा आ रहा है मुझे तो इन स्तोत्रों को बढ़ाते हुए along with Geetha also. So whole thing let's chant today on Vijayadashami and pray to the mother. She takes care of us. Om Mata Shri Adi Shankaracharya Krita Shri Bhavani Ashtakam Parayanam fast में करूंगा. ओम न तातो न माता न बंधुर्न दाता न पुत्रो न पुत्री न भृत्यो न भर्ता न जाया न विद्या न वृत्तिर्ममैव गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी भवाब्धावपारे महादुःखभीरुः मपातप्रकामी प्रलोभी प्रमत्तः कुसंसारपाश प्रबद्धः सदाहम् गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी न जानामि दानं न च ध्यानयोगं न जानामि तन्त्रं न च स्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि पूजां न च न्यासयोगं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी न जानामि पुण्यं न जानामि तीर्थं न जानामि मुक्तिं लयं वा कदाचित् न जानामि भक्तिं व्रतं वापि मातः गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी कुकर्मी कुसंगी कुबुद्धि कुदासः कुलाचारहीनः कदाचारलीनः कुदृष्टिः कुवाक्य प्रबन्धः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी प्रजेशं रमेशं महेशं सुरेशं दिनेशं निशीथेश्वरं वा कदाचित् न जानामि चान्यत् सदाहं शरण्ये गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी विवादे विषादे प्रमादे प्रवासे जले चानले पर्वते शत्रुमध्ये अरण्ये शरण्ये सदा मां प्रपाहि गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी अनाथो दरिद्रो जरारोगयुक्तः महाक्षीणदीनः सदा जाड्यवक्त्रः विपत्त्यौ प्रविष्टः प्रणष्टः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी इति श्रीमत् शंकराचार्य कृतं भवानी अष्टकं संपूर्णं. Beautiful. Like this, hundreds of stotras are there. Must spend some 10-15 minutes every day knowing the meaning. Chant once or twice. You are depositing all devotion and surrender at the feet of the Lord. Mother, when it grows to a sufficient quantity, the mother gives the dividend in the form of giving the bhakti, the jnana, the mukti, the shakti, the every type of ability, talents, using them in serving the world. You enjoy life. That's a fulfillment. Thank you. So in this way, Bhavani Ashtaka Shloka we have seen, Geetha we have seen, summary of till what we have seen yesterday. But today, what Mayarputa Mano Buddhi, Yovan Bhakta Samay Priya, exhaustively we have studied that. Then we have done our Mahararana Parishad Parayanam. Luckily today it was Shatru Jaya Mantra and Agamarshana Suktam. And before that we have done our Sana Vavatu Mantra. In this way, every day we are increasing our concentration power, increasing our Sattva Guna, increasing our divinity in us, increasing our knowledge of Gita and other stotrams, and increasing the spiritual personality in us, and increasing the values in us. Thus, we are becoming asset to ourselves and to the world at large. It's not an ordinary program that's going on every day of this 45 minutes. Added to this theory, when you do your own practice at home, seriously, sincerely, the growth is certain and growth is soon. May we all that way grow divinely day by day, experience the divinity, and allow the divinity to express through us to spread the divinity everywhere, because the divinity is the only way by which the devilishness is removed, by which all problems are sorted out. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Vuyat Sajjana Shanti Mahapriyat Shanto Muchida Vandebhya Muktaschanyani Mocheda Sodoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Murtyorma Murtangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachade Purnasa Purnamada Purnameva Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Paramarshubhyo Namaha Parabrahmane Namaha Sudhimatre Namaha Geetha Matre Namaha Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Vedavya Samarshi Namaha Bhavani Matre Namaha Asmad Guru Bhyo Namaha Tat Brahmarpurnamasto. To all of you, Vijayadashmi wishes and prayers. Let every day be the Vijayadashmi in which we become victorious in our higher spiritual evolutionary journeys. Thank you, friends. Celebrate with fervor all the Sanatana Dharma, our own festivals. Let every festival take us a step ahead in our higher evolution. That's what I want for me and for all of you also.